an interesting and terrifying witness that same day that attended in support of M-103. We haven't talked to him recently here at the Rebel, but I remember interviewing him at least at the Sun News Network. He's a former CSIS agent, though I'm not sure how long he spent with them. His name is Michel Junot Katsuya, and he was not just in favor of M-103, but going far further than anyone else contemplated. And joining us now via Skype from Quebec is our friend Eric Duham, the radio host of FM 93, to talk about it. Great to see you again, Eric. How are you in Quebec?
Always a pleasure, Ezra. Everything's going well down here.
Well, I want you to talk about the incredible statements made by this pro-censorship witness before the M-103 hearings. We just got a tiny trickle of coverage about it here in English Canada, but I know he said some shocking things that should offend all Quebecers. Tell me a bit about what he said.
Well, it all started with the shooting, as you know, of what happened, unfortunately, here in Quebec City last January. We didn't know anything of what happened. We didn't know even if there was one or two persons involved. We didn't know if it was terrorism or not. We had no clue what was going on. And that same night, he was already in the media saying that the Quebec City radio stations have blood on their hands. He was already accusing the private radio stations in Quebec City, there's 4 of them, because he said that we went too far. Exactly what he repeated in front of the committee last week. And, obviously his purpose is to muzzle those of us who are critical of illegal immigration, of the Syrian refugees coming without more security checks, that are, denouncing daily the terrorism attacks by Al-Qaeda or other terrorist groups. And so he came out and said we have blood on our hands. Since then, obviously, we learned that Alexandre Bissonnette, the shooter, never listens to Quebec City radio stations. We found out that politically he was not aligned with the conservatives. He was more, he had more links on his Facebook page with different separatist groups. So the whole accusation was very extreme and very quick. And obviously, the future proved that he was wrong. And to this day, Alexandre Bissonnette is not persecuted for terrorism. And we don't know yet the true reasons of that shooting. And we let the judicial process follow the normal course of activities before we make a judgment on that. But he was very quick to attack some media and try to muzzle some of us in the media because we don't agree with him, because we don't agree with his political views. And now he comes back in front of a committee in Ottawa last week and says again that some radio stations are going too far, and we need the motion like M-103 to make sure that we can censor those of us who do not agree with the multicultural left-leaning media or personalities. And it's very, very scary to hear that, and to hear that he was not more challenged by the committee is also concerning, Ezra, because if somebody comes to me, no matter if he's left-wing, right-wing, separatist, federalist, I don't care. If he wants to muzzle people based on their beliefs, I'm already scared. For me, there's already a bell ringing saying, look, this guy could be a totalitarian. And unfortunately, none of our members in Parliament challenged him appropriately.
That's an excerpt from my daily TV show, The Ezra Levant Show. Normally it's behind a paywall, but I thought you'd like this video, so we put it on YouTube. If you want to subscribe to watch the daily show every day, including always 2 interviews a day, and I read my hate mail, just click on this screen and become a premium member.